So as we approach WrestleMania 41, I figured I'd come on here and sort of give you some of the surprises that I think we may see at WrestleMania 41. Some of these are kind of far out, some of them are kind of set in stone as far as realistic. Stone Cold Steve Austin returning in the Night 2 main event to help Cody Rhodes against John Cena and The Rock. So last year, obviously, a lot of people, including myself, wanted to see Stone Cold Steve Austin get involved in the Night 2 main event and help out Cody against The Rock and give The Rock a Stone Cold Stunner. But obviously we did not see that. We saw The Undertaker get involved last year, and I feel like a lot of people, even though they liked that spot, they liked The Undertaker, I feel like a lot of people were obviously expecting that glass shatter and Stone Cold to come down to the ring and give a stunner to somebody. And I feel like, you know, since this WrestleMania is in Vegas and Austin currently lives in Nevada, he has said that he is going to be at Vegas for WrestleMania 41. I think he's doing some signings or whatever for the event. So obviously it's not that far-fetched. I would love to see Stone Cold Steve Austin get in the ring one more time and give The Rock a stunner. I don't know if that means that Cody is going to end up winning that match against Cena. It could very well mean that, but I feel like it's going to be an awesome moment if we get to see Stone Cold Steve Austin one more time at WrestleMania 41. Next, we got to look at the triple threat match between CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins. So like I said, I have Seth Rollins winning this match, but the wild factor that I have here, and one of the predictions that I have here, is will Heyman align with Seth Rollins? Because Punk and Roman seem to be pulling Heyman in different directions, and Heyman is obviously stressed out, as we've seen this past Monday night with him and Rollins kind of did offer him an out. He told him like this would be so much easier if you just pulled yourself out of this equation. Now, does that mean that we see Heyman align with Rollins? Is that a twist? Because I feel like they do want to do a twist at WrestleMania. So do we see Heyman align with Rollins and walk out as Rollins gets the win over both men and Rollins walks out with Heyman night 1 of WrestleMania? Who knows? But I do see Heyman regardless not helping either Punk or Roman when it comes time. Now, this next one has to do a lot with Rollins, and that is, if that is the case with Heyman and Heyman aligns with Rollins, does that mean that Rollins is also potentially the third man that a lot of people have been kind of clamoring to see, like who's the third man with The Rock and Cena? A lot of people have thrown out names like Kevin Owens, like Drew McIntyre, like Randy Orton, and so forth has been Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins' name has also been mentioned as far as aligning with Cena and with The Rock and with Heyman. So I don't know if I see this happening. Obviously, it would be such a swerve if we saw Seth be that third man with The Rock and with Cena, but again, we can't count out possibilities. And lastly, I have here Jacob Fatu turning on Solo Sikoa at WrestleMania 41. So like I said, we have this match, Jacob Fatu against LA Knight for the United States Championship. And there's been a lot of tension between Solo and Jacob, as the past few months have seen. Now, I think that, you know, LA Knight is going to get the win, but because Solo gets involved and indirectly cost Jacob Fatu the match. And I feel like at that point, that's where the straw breaks the camel's back. And I feel like that's where Fatu sets his sights on Solo Sikoa, gives him the mighty moonsault and lays him out. And then we get this match at Backlash. Now, the theory could be that, you know, Solo cost Jacob this match at the grandest stage at WrestleMania. This was his opportunity, right? This was his home run, so to speak, for him to take the US title. And I feel like this is probably a good possibility that we could see this at WrestleMania 41. So let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you guys have any other surprises that you have in mind, any other bold predictions for WrestleMania 41. And until next time, I will see y'all later and take care.